All right, so what do we make of the money situation? Bolling, this is your chance to talk math.
So if people really want to see it, go ahead. I have no doubt that no matter what he does end up releasing, people are like, okay, well, so he did, whatever. It wasn't 28% tax, you paid 8% tax, or you didn't give this amount of money to that group or that. I don't think it's going to be anything earth-shattering. Donald Trump has done things that are probably far worse than anything you'll find in his tax that people perceive and go, oh, okay, but then that goes away. It's just, I just don't know why Mitt Romney's doing it. It just doesn't make sense to me. He was so mad when Harry Reid did it to him, when the Democrats were doing it to him. And frankly, Mitt said that he released his tax returns in January. Well, he released 1 year of tax returns, and it wasn't a full return. He released his full year, the relevant years of tax returns in September of 2012, after he was already the nominee. Look, if you want to see it, check him out. Go see it by all means, by everyone. It just feels like this is a Democrat tactic.
Wait a minute.
Wait. Trump did this to Mitt, though, right? Didn't he say it was a good idea in 2012? To Trump's defense, we know rich people's tax returns are very weird. Rubio did the short form at H&R Block.
Right.
Okay? So it is quite different. But I think he did mention to Romney in 2012, how is this any different than asking about somebody's citizenship? It's the same thing. It's just screwing around with people. Correct?
Yeah.
That's what everybody's doing. They're just screwing around with each other. Right.
There is a thing, like,
Dana, tell us why it's relevant.
Well, it's just, I don't know what the law says, but let's say that you are going to be nominated to the Supreme Court. In order to get that nomination, one of the things that you have to turn over, and then the press gets a chance to look at, are your tax returns. And I can't remember if it's 5 or 10 years, it's something like that. But in order to be a public servant, of which the President of the United States is, a servant to the people of the United States, the tax returns are kind of like just a common thing to do. I agree with you that taxes are complicated for people
like you.
Yeah, right. And I also agree that it seems a little odd and it seems a little late. But I do think there was a ton of pressure from the other Republican candidates on Mitt Romney to release his tax returns. And then just remember, Mitt Romney was painted as the rich guy who doesn't pay enough taxes, who, although he gave about, I think, 40% of his income to charity, was the rich guy who didn't care about people like you, poorer people. So it will be relevant in a general election for sure.
No, but it's relevant.
But what about
right
the discrimination,
now.
Juan?
Well, hang on.
Well, that's why Romney is making the point.
And one percenters.
Yes.
Nobody ever asked to see like the poor. It's so rude. It's like, you know what? You're rich. You got money. Show me your money.